Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings II and our Viking roleplay series. Speaking of Vikings, I don't know if you guys are watching the History Channel's Viking show, but it is the final season of it, which I think is good because while I really enjoyed the show overall, I do feel like it's kind of been going downhill for a few seasons, so it's probably good that they're ending it. But yeah, it just started the new season, the final season, recently, and it's been okay. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on it so far. I haven't watched the latest episode from this past Wednesday, but yeah, it's I watched the first two, and it's all right. Again, I kind of feel like it is time for them to end it. But what's really nice is they have kind of changed it up by coming over here to Russia, or what would later be Russia, in the newest season, which I think that's kind of interesting, going to a new location. So yeah, It started, so if you're watching a show and you didn't know it started, it's happening, and we are sieging these down, trying to get some money, because what I want to do is finally get control of our council, as well as to get control of all of our vassals who don't like us, and to do that we're going to need money, and we need money for a variety of other things as well. So we're just going to try and loot until we have a full group of ships here, which... Okay, so we're at 727 right now, so a little bit more, and then we should have enough money to head back home. Oh yes, and I completely forgot I was going to set up a marriage as well, and got a little bit of money there. So what I wanted to do, so this land here is ruled by the Duke of Mecklenburg, and he has an heir here who is now married. Oh, well, that's a shame. He wasn't married before he started here. They must have just got married. All right, so that's unfortunate because, yeah, he was unmarried. I was going to arrange a marriage for him. So, yeah, that's a real bummer. But we can take a look and see who's next here. Oh, okay, they're heirs to each other. All right, so that's a real bummer. He is also married to our sister as well. So I'm guessing she arranged that marriage because we didn't arrange that, I don't think, unless he somehow inherited afterwards. I don't really recall what we did with her. But yeah, she is now living in his land, so yeah, she's not in our lands anymore, unfortunately. And she is also the Marshal of Mecklenburg. Okay. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I was going to arrange a marriage for this guy. But that is not an option because I forgot. And they get married quite quickly. So you got to take advantage of those opportunities. Is there anything else left to see here? Yes, there is. We got a bishop here. So we'll take control of that. And then we'll move along. And we're sitting at 841 now. So let's go ahead and finish getting the rest of the loot inside of the province, which there is not much. And let's go ahead and move along to... I guess we can go ahead and go to this province next. I don't really want to fight them if I can avoid it. There's really no reason to. I'm just trying to get their money. I see no reason to defeat them. They don't have an army that's capable of defeating us, so they just kind of got to stand by and watch this happen. We don't even have any, like, leaders here. I've never assigned a leader. So what we need to do, because frankly it looks like we are lacking commanders, so let's go ahead and take a look at the commander situation. We'll get some appointed, though. Let me see what's going on here. So I think we'd just say sickness and death awaits us all. Stop pestering me. He doesn't seem like a character who cares much about his children. So let's go ahead and get a commander appointed. So again, we're looking for somebody who's not already on our council, since we don't want them to lead. And this also might improve opinion with some of these guys, although not enough to make them stop hating me. We've got a lot of issues, guys, with the too many duchies, the tyrant modifier there, and just other issues, traits that we have, just causing lots of problems with our vassals. So yeah, we can go and place him, boost his opinion a little bit, and yeah, we can do him as well. Need one more, and he will work. All right, so let's go and get these guys appointed to leading, and we'll just do, yeah, we'll do this guy here, and let's get the other ones appointed so that we can continue this siege. All right, so that'll help a little bit. I mean, I don't know if it actually modifies the siege at all like it does in like Imperial Rome or EU4. I don't know if Marshal improves your ability to siege in CK2. But at the very least, it'll help us for if they happen to attack us. So Marcus says his favorite toy is missing. He won't go to bed without it. I may have thrown it out today when I was tidying up. Oh, we actually tidy up? King of Denmark tidies up. Okay, so he'll get the fussy trait. Or I guess I have to go find it. So he'd be pleased with us. I highly doubt we'd go find it. No, not really. Yeah, we're just gonna say, oh, okay, we have the choice to go find it or buy a new one. I see. Yeah, I mean, in that case, there's nothing here that would indicate we'd do either of those. So basically, spend the prestige to get in, to try and go find it, and he may gain fussy, or he, I guess we'll just do that. We'll offer to buy a new one. My offer to purchase a new toy was rejected by Marcus. He is upset. I would even suggest such a thing. And he became fussy. Okay. There's no pleasing this child, apparently. Alright, so just, again, trying to get this done so that we can deal with the very, very likely upcoming, well, there's a lower percentage now. But all of our vassals essentially hate us, and they're all against us right now. Luckily, we don't have any really, really powerful vassals. I mean, we have this, we have the Jarl here. And he's got some power, of course, but I mean, he doesn't really have a lot of men, so we don't have to worry too much about him. But where are we at here? So we're trying to get the barony siege down, and then we got a bishopry and a city left. How are we looking at the money? 910. And I'm just going to complete, oops, I didn't realize that was paused. I'm just going to completely fill it up, guys. And we have paused construction here. We might as well start that back up. So let's go and resume that. I forgot that that was paused when we were out of money for a time there. We're doing pretty good now. So how are we looking on the ships? We're at 956. All right, fantastic. And we have an open council position. It seems our marshal is no longer, what happened here? Did he die? I don't actually know. Let's just take a look here. Okay, so that faction is disbanded, the independence faction. But that was not the marshal. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but whatever. I guess we're going to appoint somebody else. So what I kind of want to do is appoint that really powerful Jarl just to any position, honestly. It doesn't really matter which one. But the key here is if we get him appointed, this would really help appease him a lot. Because, yeah, he doesn't like not having a position on the council. And considering that he's the most powerful one, the one we have to worry about the most, I don't see any reason not to appoint him. Now, we could, of course, change his position up because he doesn't have to do marshal. He would make a better chancellor, and our chancellor right now isn't exactly great. So we could always switch him out. I mean, he'd make a better marshal. So yeah, I guess we could do that. Just switch these two out. Like, so go ahead and send the change position. I never find it. There's so many options now these days. There we go. Change council position, and he's gonna be the marshal, and then that will allow us to appoint the other guy, the Jarl here, who happens to be the best option for the diplomatic skill. So we're going to appoint him, and now you can see his opinion is now at 9. So that's very good. So that's nice. And I wonder if we can now arrest people that we couldn't arrest before, because yes, we have a piece of the council. Excellent. So just taking a look at the situation with the council. And we still only have the 2 loyalists, but he's a pragmatist. Where all the rest are all glory hounds. So he's probably what kind of shifted this in our favor, that we can now arrest any of these guys. And I almost want to do it just while we have the chance to. Yeah, I kind of feel like we should. But we got our troops over here at war right now as well. Maybe we'll just wait just a little bit. I know this is going to end up, I'm going to regret it. I mean, we could just try and arrest him, and then we could just come back home, I suppose. We're almost there. What we can do is just finish that siege. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do, because one of them is actually right over here somewhere. So what we'd want to do, let's go with the one we're most likely to arrest. We're sitting at 59% here. We could also change up. Yeah, I guess we could try and change up what the marshal's doing, because he hasn't been appointed to anything. So we could have him suppressing suppressing revolts, which would allow us to have a better chance of imprisoning. Let's just take a look, see who has the largest force here. So that'd be Ivar. And we have a 59% chance of arresting Ivar. He's also incapable. And I think he might have been our marshal, perhaps. And maybe that's why we don't have a marshal anymore. So he's 59. He's going to die soon. And we are his heir. But I would like to get rid of him. He is trying to fabricate a claim here. So what we're going to do, he's right over here, I believe. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make sure that we arrest him, since he has the largest force, or we can't completely ensure that we arrest him. We can make it more likely, though. So we'll go ahead and set that up, and then let's take a look at our chances now. It might need to be updated. Yeah, we have to let it roll for an hour or a day or whatever, and I said an hour like this is 0.4 a day. See, what are we looking at? We're looking at 68% chance. Let's try it out. And we failed, so he did rebel. All right, well, that's fine. We'll have to deal with that after we finish up here. And we did get the victory there, and that should fill it up to 1,000, which is really what I was looking to get anyways. So I think we might go ahead and leave here. Let me just see, how are we looking on this? I mean, there's only one city left to get. It's already been looted, but where are we looking? We're at 33%. We have a new heir. Hold up. How'd he get land? Yeah, I don't know how he got land. He must have inherited, I suppose. Yeah, he inherited land over here. I don't know, did that happen before and I just missed it? I don't actually know. All of our kids are just getting lands, though. Interesting. They're getting elected, I guess. Okay, so yeah, he's been elected. So he has a bit of land here now. He's the chief. I'm trying to find exactly where his province is, because I'm not seeing it here. Okay, it's over here. All right, so he has the land there. Again, I don't know how he got it. If it was just given to him, or if he, was voted into it. But yeah, that's interesting. So let's take a look and see what else has happened over here. And okay, this is our other son. I see. So he died, and then our son here, Canute, inherited. I got it now. Okay. So right now we have 2 legitimate sons that can inherit. Of course, Marcus would be the one getting a bunch of titles from us. Okay, good to know. Is that who we're supporting, or have we even decided not to? Well, yeah, we're supporting Canute, I think. Yeah. He's just barely winning against Marcus at the moment. Okay, so that's the situation there then. And then we're going to go ahead and finish this up, maybe. Let's see how long it takes. Yeah, at 66%, we should be done with it soon. So we'll go and knock it out real quick and then bring the troops back home. There's a siege right there, and he does have enough troops to take it, so he might take it from us. But we got the victory. Let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. Bring all this money and prestige home. Come on. And then we'll deal with this rebellion. But that'll be huge. That's a good chunk of money right there. And he's already at 50% towards getting that, unfortunately. As she's growing older, I can see that Cecilia could use some guidance. Okay, so we can have her be ambitious. And which one is Cecilia? Okay, this is the one with our wife. Legitimate child here. So we can make her ambitious. She can get the diligent trait that would stress us out. She deserves greatness. Go get it. Have fun, kiddo. So, almost got these guys home, and there we go. A nice chunk of money and prestige. And let's get these guys over here so we can attack. And we also want to go and disband our fleets. I have to pay for those. And there's something else I want to do. Oh, yes, I remember now. I wanted to go and take this decision while we have the money before I end up blowing it. We want to do the commission a runestone. So let's go and do that. So we're going to go ahead and commission it for our father, because obviously he's the one that you'd want to remember. Keep our connection to him strong and how amazing he was. I don't know if we'll get there in time. And we have a daughter that's been born to our niece. Okay, who's the father? It's our friend, Hradgar the Black. He's a spy master of Denmark, and of course he's a member of our society. And apparently he's a lover of our niece, who we never did arrange marriage for, so that kind of makes sense. All right, well, I'm fine with that, whatever. And I mean, I don't really care what the name is. Let's just find something. Yeah, Sigurd, sure. All right, so let's go and attack here. We should be able to win, despite the fact that our morale's a little bit lower. We want to do this before they take the provinces if we can. We've got not quite 10 times the number, so yeah, really easy battle overall. And that put us at 63%. And so let's go ahead and take out that last army and siege down their province. Though it does look like they did take the province from us, unfortunately. So we'll attack it here first, though. And some inheritance happening here. So this is Folky the Ruthless. So he just died. I want to say he was a counselor. He was our steward, in fact. And looks like his sister has taken over. Okay. And she is quite old as well. And her heir is not her child. I don't know who that is or how he's related to her. Okay. So now we need to get a new steward, opening up some positions for us. So let's just take a look and see who we want to appoint. So we have another Jarl here who doesn't have positions, so obviously that would appease him quite a bit. He'd be pretty good at it as well. And I don't see any reason not to give him the position. He still hates us, of course, but, you know, it is what it is. So let's see what we want him to do. We could have him build a legend. I think that's probably what we're going to do. Yeah, let's do the build a legend one. Alright, in memory of Canute. The runestone you commissioned has been finished and raised on the spot you chose for it. You examine the runes. The stone was raised by Floki in memory of Canute, his father, and Sigurd's son. His untimely death came in an epic Holmganga that will long be remembered. Ever will stand this memorial. Again, he died in the battle with the Jarl, where he challenged him to a duel. You leave the stone content in the knowledge that many centuries from now, when its paint is long since faded, scholars will be studying these rune carvings in an effort to glean the wisdom of their words. So get a big boost in prestige, monthly piety, diplomacy, general opinion, all increased on that modifier. All right, fantastic. So I'm going to get a weaponsmith here. But you know what? I keep forgetting that I was planning on improving all these lands. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I do want to see what we're losing, because I don't remember. Doesn't look like we're going to lose any of these provinces around here. We're going to lose quite a few, though. We're going to lose 6 total provinces. That is a lot. Basically, we're going to lose everything but these 2 here that are around the capital. So, yeah, we'll go and improve them up because they're kind of garbage. So we do have the money to get a market village here. And you know what? I think we should probably increase tax income because these provinces are not great. So if we're going to get stuck with them, we might as well make them a little bit better. Also getting a Earth Hill Fort here would be nice. Okay. So his army's back there. Didn't realize he was moving. You can go and just siege this down though, might as well. Take this province from him. And another inheritance happening. Somebody else dying. Okay. And idle council members. So our marshal is no longer suppressing revolts. I guess we can go ahead and, since we already have the army all raised up, and you know what, I'm also going to go ahead and turn them off from looting. And yeah, just focus on finishing up the siege there. But yeah, we can go and try and arrest somebody else. So let's just take a look and see what our odds are of arresting these 2. So we have Hrothgar, and that is a 54% chance, 56% chance for this guy here. He's got 751 troops. I think he's far away though, so we're gonna have to put him on ships. So he's not the one we want to arrest first. We want to arrest this guy, and he is right there. So let's go and assign our marshal there. Yeah, little did he know he was going to help us, because he doesn't like us either. He's part of most of these factions too that are against us. But little did he know that he was going to help us gain more power and strength. So we should be able to arrest him with a higher odd here now. 63% chance. And man, I always wonder about those chances for their arrest, because it always seems like they're able to be successful even with really, really low odds. So this is almost done here. And that got them 100%, so let's go and wrap this up. Let's offer peace and enforce our demands. Okay, so that one's completed. Let's go ahead and move over to the next province now. And get this army destroyed. Looks like he found himself in a battle. So I'm sure he didn't want that. We might even be able to catch him now. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. So we'll get him destroyed. And then we'll have to put our troops back on ships to go and attack that far away guy, because we're arresting all these guys. Anybody who can be arrested is going to be arrested. And then we'll go here, and then hopefully we'll be able to attack him. There we go. Can't get away. All right, so we get him destroyed. It's a 51% chance, and now we just need to siege down his holdings. And there's nothing he can do about it. So the other guy is right here. Again, remember we already defeated his father in a rebellion, and that kind of confused me. No, it wasn't his father, excuse me. It was his son that we defeated in a rebellion. So my steward is okay, awesome. We are grateful. And that did raise up a bunch of troops too, which we could then proceed to go send off against our enemies. Oh, I didn't want to disband those, my bad. I wanted to merge them. And then we'll put them on a ship and just send them over there. We're going to try and arrest them now. And that should be enough troops. So yeah, let's go and arrest them. And of course, it doesn't matter the percentage. We just did 3 of them. 2 of them at 60-something% odds, 1 of them with a 50-something% odd, and all 3 of them failed. So that's pretty standard for the odds in this game when it comes to arresting people, unfortunately. So we only need a few ships. We don't really need much. Frankly, yeah, we could have just... I should have just did the one, actually. That would have been plenty enough ships, the ones in our capital. So yeah, didn't need to round up all of these. But it's fine. Let's go ahead and disband them. And that should be enough. I don't think we have ships anywhere else. Nah, we're good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and have these guys mount up. Bark. And let's send them over here to deal with this last rebellion. That's all the people we can arrest, and that's gonna put quite a few vassals into our dungeons. All right, fantastic. So let's go ahead and move these guys. Well, you know what? There's not really a reason to keep them around unless we wanted to go ahead and do more raiding, which is always an option. However, I want to get ready to do a war with these guys. Can we? Let's just take a look. Let me see when we can do this. We might not have a truce with this guy, actually. Let me just take a... Yep, we obviously have something. We have the raised army levies, so... Let's go ahead and disband our levies. I don't know what else we'd do with them right now. Let's go ahead and do this here. Disband them. Bring these guys back. And do they still have troops? Okay, they do still have the troops. And then what we're going to want to do... Okay, yeah, those are not levy troops. Those are the event troops. And then what we're going to do and go ahead and do is take a look here and see if we can declare war. We can now do the subjugation. This would actually work at this point, which is, yeah, pretty nice. I'm just gonna go. I think we're just gonna go ahead and do that actually. The subjugation one. That's the one subjugation one we do. We could also do the one against this guy as well. Subjugate him. That'd be option as well, and that would give us quite a few bit of territory here. Oh wow. Oh, never mind. He has control of all Greater Poland. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna do that. I didn't realize how strong that guy was. All right, well, that's fine. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do him then. So do we want to raise up our troops now? We have 9,700 of 10,000. How many troops does he have? He has 3,000, so it's not a problem. So yeah, let's do it, guys. Let's go ahead and declare war on this guy. So let's subjugate. We can always bring these troops back that we have over here, these 3,000 something. So let's go and declare war. And again, get all of our troops raised up. And we'll just try and round them all up. Probably right here is what I'm thinking. Maybe, or maybe right there would be better. We'll round them up here, in fact. Everybody's gonna go there. All right, so let's get them all rounded up. And we'll launch the attack on him. Get him subjugated and destroyed. And we do have a bunch of people in our dungeons now, of course. Oh yes, these guys are here as well. So let's go ahead and get them attacking. And we'll go ahead and attack his troops right there real quick. Keep our ships over here as well. And we did achieve victory. I didn't know we were in a battle. I don't know if they attacked us somewhere, what exactly happened. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these guys merged. 9,000 something dudes here. And there's another army here coming, but that's okay. We'll move along without them. So let's go ahead and get our commanders appointed, and we're gonna appoint the best ones. And I'm sure some of these were over there in Scotland, but that's fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and destroy him first. That little army. We'll attack all their little armies and stuff. We're gonna go ahead and turn this down just a notch as well, since we've got all this stuff going on. Got this battle here. Should have that wrapped up soon. And somebody got pulled in, probably one of his vassals, I would assume. And we have a child lacking in focus. This is our daughter, Sophia. And so let's go ahead and get her something that she's decent at learning. All right, so he's gonna attack there, 350 dudes. They're pulling a lot of people into the conflict, by the way. Again, I think these are mostly vassals. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, hopefully. I don't know if he has any allies. I didn't really check, because I don't care. I don't care, guys. He's got 1,200 men there, though. So that was more than I was expecting to have to fight. And we have another 1,000 men down here as well. All right, and of course the allies we can call are just our vassals, which, you know, they actually do have some troops here, just not a lot. Not a lot. No reason to get the penalty, honestly. All right, so let's go ahead and siege down that last province there. Get that guy defeated. That's the last rebel that we have to deal with. All right, so let's go and battle him here. We're gonna move these guys forward as well. They might need reinforcements if another army comes floating around here. All right, so we achieved victory. That puts us at 12%. And we can just siege down. Well, let's start out by attacking these guys here. Let's get all these troops destroyed first, and then this army here can just siege that province down if that's enough troops to get the job done. And let's attack over here. And how are we doing on this siege? That's the siege of Dunbar, right? Yeah, that's Dunbar. So we're looking at almost halfway done there. All right, and this siege is going. It looks like it is enough dudes, just enough. And let's go ahead and continue attacking with this large army, because they still have an army of, I don't know, about 2,000 men somewhere. So I don't want them to attack these little armies. So let's just get them wiped out. And of course, that's, you know, as always, it's a pretty good way to build up your war score. All right, so it looks like we finished building in both of these two provinces here. So let's go and get something else constructed. Then we're gonna go with the wooden hill fort here. It is a little bit of money, but we've got money. So let's go and get that. And we're gonna build here as well. And we're gonna get the earth hill fort. Again, just increasing the levies that we have access to from those provinces, and you know, money when we can. Much larger army here now. We're almost done with the siege, so might as well finish it up. 78.1%, and then we'll have to go attack those guys. And what is this? Why was my wife visiting him? So he wants to do a non-aggression pact. I don't even know who this guy is. He's over here in Ireland, though. He's fairly powerful. Yeah, sure, wonderful idea. And we could always set up an alliance if we wanted to. There's the 2,000 men that we were looking for right there. All right, so they're gonna escape into our land, so we're gonna have to chase their ass down, or maybe not. 482 dudes, okay. And they're fighting those 689 there. And still waiting for the siege of Dunbar. There we go. That's been completed. And with this battle here, we should then have 100%, hopefully. All right. And then once we finish up them, we'll attack the 2,000 men there. Would be across a river. We're gonna get river penalty, but a lot of these penalties and stuff here in CK2, I never really found to be, I don't know, CK2 is just not like that, man. And they got a large army here that might end up attacking these guys. CK2, it just seems like the priority is always just on troop numbers. You know, troop types are important, modifiers are important, martial skill and generals, all that kind of important, but really when it comes down to it, it's all about getting the more numbers. All right, so we've almost defeated that army. And also, it looks like we lost a council member. So, okay. Porfin has died. And so he's no longer marshal. All right. So I think he was in all the factions against us as well. So factions should be getting a lot weaker. Yeah, as we arrest guys and as they, you know, a lot of these vassals of ours are pretty old, so they're all starting to die, as you guys can see here. So let's go ahead and get a new marshal appointed. See who the best option would be. All right. Oh, we got this chiefess here, and she is really good. She's old, very good. Yeah, I almost want to go ahead and appoint her, and she likes us as well, so another advantage to appointing her. She would be a glory hound, though. If you noticed, the glory hounds haven't really supported everything we'd want them to. So that's an option, and I think that's the option we're gonna go with. Yeah, because she's pretty damn good. So let's go ahead and have her. I mean, we're not needing to arrest anybody else right now. So I might just do the organize the army one. Yeah. I guess we'll do that. We'll keep it going. Okay. So, finish up this battle here. And let's go ahead and move into this battle, because he might come after us next. And I'm hoping we can do this without having to do any sieges. Oh, damn. And Cecilia has finished up her education in diplomacy, and she got a masterful level of knowledge there. All right, quite impressive. So we do need to arrange marriages for her, Cecilia. We need to give marriages, like she's gonna get multiple marriages. We need to find somebody who would be good at a very good pick here to arrange a marriage with. Kind of like the idea of doing it with this Jarl here. And he's young, Norse, our religion. He wants to be married. I mean, he's the one of the highest ranking on here. He has a Jarl. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. Just taking a look at him. He's right here. Neighbors our lands. I mean, he is actually a pretty great pick. Yeah, we'll do that. He says yes. Excellent. So that's who we'll arrange marriage for our daughter with. All right, so we're gonna fight these guys, and that might be enough to tick them in to the 100% range. And of course, he did agree to the marriage. Excellent. Spreading our dynasty, and finished. Not that battle. Okay, we finished. I have no idea what we did because we haven't finished this battle either. Oh, the siege. We finished the siege. Okay. Is there anything left to siege here? There's not. There's some money to be had, but it's really not much. It's not enough. So we're gonna go and attack those 200 dudes over there. They're attempting to attack us. Okay, so it's pretty good that I moved him, though I think he's about to get caught by our guys here. And we are at 100% here with the rebellious chief of Dunbar. Let's go and offer him peace. And he is defeated. All right, let's go and bring our troops back home and help out in this war where we're sitting at 40% war score right now. And these guys are gonna attack over here, maybe. Good God, man. All right, so this battle is done. That was a big battle, but the battles aren't helping much. We need to get some sieges done. So we could go ahead and use these guys to start working on some sieges, though I kind of just want to chase their armies around with this one. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll come on over here and engage these troops that are retreating over to here. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to come over here and help out because they're about to get outnumbered. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that we moved our troops over here because it's looking pretty balanced there. I don't know if we would have won. Okay, and during your wife's visit, we had a great... Oh, what is our wife doing? She's just going all over visiting all these rulers? Hell, man. So, yeah, I mean, these are all great people that might want to get alliance with in the future. So, yeah, let's do the non-aggression pact. Why not? We're really only concentrating on conquering territory here in Scandinavia at the moment. We'll worry about Germany in the future, I suppose. So this army does have enough to stay here and siege it on their own. Let's go and chase down that army. We're at 58% right now. And the troops. I keep forgetting about these guys. So let's go ahead and get them coming back over to here. So they can help us finish this war up. So the sedentary lifestyle and frequent snacks are turning young Sophia into a sturdy young woman. Okay, she should get out and talk more to people so she can become more gregarious like us. Or she can gain the sturdy trait, which increases her health and all that good stuff. All right, well, she's already attractive. Child of a concubine. Okay, she's 12 years old right now. It seems like her being gregarious would be more useful to her, so that's what we'll give her. She might end up being kind of decent. We'll have to see. That depends on what her education, how her education ends up going. All right, so we know the army went up north. That's all we know, though. So we're gonna have to chase those guys down. Oh, there they are, right there. They came down to fight, but then they saw us and they ran. So we'll go ahead and attack them. We'll take that rib penalty again. It's okay. We're barely losing any men in these battles. And we're at 66% currently, and we did capture that guy in battle. All right, awesome. And where is their capital? That's the capital. I almost want to just go and siege down the capital rather than chasing the army down. Let's see if we can't get it done. We'll try and siege it down because we're not really getting a whole lot of war score from these battles. We do need to take some territory, a bit more than just this province here. And I'm starting to think that Edla might fancy me. Let's take a look at her. She's attractive, groomed. She's got gout, so that's a problem. I don't see why I really wouldn't want her though. Oh, wait a minute. She was already ours at one time, I think. Yeah, these are our daughters. So yeah, she was already ours. We already put her aside. So we're gonna have to say she's not my type. We would have made a move and went to her bedchamber because that's a type of character, but he already set her aside. He's done with her. He's looking for something new. Some of our children lack focuses, so let's go and get one for Marcus. Let's give him struggle. And it just seems fitting for a Viking here. And what else do we want to do here? I thought there was another childhood. Yeah, it looks like our daughter needs one as well. Okay, so let's see what we want to give her. So just looking here, I don't know where she is on the ranking of all of her kids, but let's give her something different than what we've given other ones, I suppose. Oh, we haven't done etiquette. Sure, we'll do that. Although Etiquette might be the... Is that the one that... Ah, it's fine. You can't change it any damn way. But no, it's not the one that I thought. So yeah, it's good. That's fine. The one we picked. So... Alright, so it looks like our marshal will become a bit of rival with one of our commanders. We've seen that event before. So I'm guessing they're getting their army all together up here. Probably got about another 2,000 men that we're going to have to deal with. And we did finish up the siege here, and that got us to 73%. Is there anything else to the siege? Here, there's not. So let's just go ahead and start marching up here to take care of that army. We'll get this siege done and very, very soon. And that's not going to be enough. We're going to have to do another siege. Yeah, definitely going to have to do another siege. Is there anything here? There's nothing here to take. So let's go ahead and send this army. They can go and grab that province for us. And let's go ahead and move forward here and deal with that army that I know is up here somewhere. And then we have these troops here that I completely forgot about as well. So let's go ahead and get them moving. Move them in. And they can help us battle. So yeah, we're gonna engage 800 something men here. And that does look like what they have available. They do have another 450 here. But I kind of just want to get these sieges done with. I almost want to just have these guys just assault the damn thing, man. Yeah, let's just assault it. We should be able to take it fairly easily. And those aren't our troops either. Victory, we're at 82%. It does look like they're about to engage us. Those 86 men, which is kind of silly, but that's what they're doing. So let's go ahead and have... Yeah, I think we'll just leave them here for right now. Might as well. Looks like they're sending a lot of troops over here now. And we're down to 6,600 now. Oh, nope, looks like only 92 are engaging, so that was probably unnecessary. Alright, got victory, and let's go ahead and have this guy attack over here. While these guys are going to siege this down. Just knock it out, man. Alright, so we're at 100%, the war is over. Let's go ahead and offer peace, and enforce our demands, and look at that. Beautiful Denmark, guys. Just beautiful. Okay, so that has given us access to the holy site here, and due to that, we should, I mean, if we had 750 piety, be able to reform our religion, which is again the entire goal of the campaign here. So moral authority also needs to be at 50%, which at this point it's not, it's at 42, so that's not an option. So we're gonna have to get the moral authority up, unfortunately. Failed papal invasions, failed county conquest. Okay. Lost holy wars, temples looted. Those are all decreasing it. We'll have to see what we can do to increase it. But yeah, unfortunately, it would figure that it's at 42%. It's been at 50-something% for this entire campaign. But now that I can do this, you know, obviously once we get the 750 piety. Wait a minute, let me just see here. Can we do it? I'm pretty sure we can do it now. If we just have the 50% moral authority and the 750 piety. So yeah, it's really just about, let me just take a look here. Yeah, because I don't think you need to control all of them. I think it's just saying you need to control 3, which we do. So yeah, I think it's just the problem with the moral authority. They're still red, so that's kind of throwing me off. But yeah, I think it's just a problem with the moral authority and getting that piety up to 750. So yeah, we'll just keep on working towards doing that. But let's go ahead and get rid of our armies here. No reason to keep them around. And just go ahead and move all these guys to the capital for right now. And yeah, we won, guys. So just taking a look at the factions now, because yeah, this can change up. We're gonna have a very large vassal here now, very large jarl. Yeah. And in fact, it still calls him the king. Might have adjust that. Yeah, I think that might adjust it. Let me just, I don't know. Let me take a look. Still says he's king, which I think he's going to be made into a jarl. He's complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon. Well, we're just going to let him rot. Yeah, just let him rot. Purpose is, of course, keep these guys locked up and keep them out of factions. We can keep control of our country here. But again, we do have a very powerful vassal now. Might be a good idea to give him a position. What is he good at? He's actually a decent marshal. So we could go ahead and appoint, well, I mean, she's already our marshal. What we might do is just wait till she dies and then appoint him to that. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Marshal has discovered a man of great talent. He's willing to serve in our ranks. He'll be a loyal servant, and he'll gain the minor. Yeah, we'll take that. Nice. That's very good. And we have an advisor position open, so we could also give that advisor position open to him. Because yeah, he's like, but he's really good at everything. But we can always change him out. I think. I actually don't know that you can change out advisors for the other positions. I'd assume so. Making him happy would probably be a good idea though. So let's go ahead and put him in as an advisor for right now. And he is malcontent. So yeah, we're gonna have problems under council again. So that's unfortunate because we just got control of the damn thing. All right, so we're just about done here, guys, and we can already imprison him. So we can attack him again if we want to and put him in prison. He's 28, and I think that's exactly what we're gonna do, guys. We have a 47% chance. We could go ahead and switch her out from organizing the army to suppressing revolts. I don't know where he's at though, so let's just find him real quick. I think he's right there. All right, so we'd have to put him right there, put her right there, excuse me, our marshal. Troop numbers, he's at 1.62 thousand. We're only at, well, that's not a good gauge of it. We're only at 4,700 plus the guys we have here. Frankly, it's going to be a little bit tougher because we don't have our army together. We lost so many. You took a lot of casualties in that last war. Probably shouldn't be doing this right now, but I'm worried we won't be able to do it later. So let's do it now. So yes, that's right. We want to go and appoint the marshal first, and we're just going to go ahead and get, well, we don't know how large his army will be that he rounds up there, so let's not do that. And I think he might round that up as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's his as well. All right, well, we'll keep him here. Yeah, it's fine if he keeps him there. He's not going to have too many troops there. We might end up losing that army, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get that marshal appointed, and that's going to be the end of the episode as well, guys. So we're going to suppress revolts here, and then let it play for a day, and then we'll attempt to arrest him. We got a 66% chance, and we did fail to capture him, and he has revolted, so we got to fight him again, so we can put his ass in prison. All right, is what it is, guys. Not really surprising, honestly. So I guess we'll go ahead and attack here. I'm just trying to see what he's got for a garrison size. Yeah, we'll go ahead and attack his capital there and raise up our armies again and just get this done, man. We could go ahead and disband these guys. Just go ahead and put them into there for now. Yes, we probably should do this first. Get all the armies together. Move them all over to like right here, I suppose. And then we'll attack into his lands. So I just want to disband this while I'm thinking about it. This is where all our money is going towards, is these wars here. They're expensive. So now we have an advisor position open again, and we'll go and appoint, I mean, if we have any powerful vassals, which we do not, so we could just appoint this commander guy here to our advisor position, since he's the only one that would be a loyalist. Well, let me take that back. We have a few others that would be loyalists as well. Courtiers, who really like us. But I think we might do him. Yeah, he's a commander. We can always switch him over to marshal or something like that. Just to have a loyal servant here that will always vote our way, and now we have complete control of the council, guys. So whatever we want to do, we can do. So if we wanted to go ahead and pass a law, we could do that. Though it does look like you can't do it because we're in a civil war right now. So we'd have to finish that up, and then we'll be able to just pass some laws. So let's wrap this war up next episode, and then we've got it, guys. We have control of our kingdom for the foreseeable future. There's really just nobody that's going to be able to do much against us, frankly. You can see here that the faction strength with the troop numbers are just, they're irrelevant. So yeah, this is it. This will allow Floki to finally, after many years as king, finally gain control of Denmark. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys.